Hi, I'm Bobby Schnabel, a professor in the computer science department at CU Boulder. In addition to being one of the people who led the creation of the data science program overall, I'm the instructor for the next course in this intro sequence, Ethical Issues in Data Science. So I'm going to take a few minutes to talk about that course. Why is it part of the curriculum, and what does it cover? So, why should one include a course on ethical issues in data science in this Master's in Data Science curriculum? The answer may be totally obvious to you, but I'll answer it in case it's not. Of course, ethics is an important consideration in any aspect of life and in any profession. That's particularly important when that profession affects lots of people. So a long-standing example of that is civil engineering, which includes constructing buildings, bridges, and roads, something that impacts many and possibly most people. Well, data science doesn't just impact most people, it impacts everyone. That statement may sound like an exaggeration, but I think it's true. Here's a few examples just to illustrate. Something that's on the mind of many people as I'm recording this are the schedules for who gets the COVID-19 vaccine, whether they get 1 or 2 doses, what the spacing between those doses are, whether they're supposed to get a booster shot, and when. All of that is determined with a lot of input from data science, and potentially those results impact every person on this planet. So that's one example. The second example would be when facial recognition gets used and what the policies are surrounding that. Those will impact anybody who runs into a surveillance camera at any point in their life. That's not everyone on the planet, but it's a good chunk. A third example would be the responses that anybody gets when they do any search on a web browser. And we're getting to the point where that probably amounts to most of the people on this planet at some point of their life. And for many of us, it's something that happens many times every day. Those are just a few examples. One could certainly construct more. And in fact, one can construct an entire series of courses around ethical issues in data science. The course that we have in this program is just a brief one that touches on some of the most important issues that span 3 basic topics. The first are the ethical issues related to the data itself. Often that's a matter of what data gets used. The second are the ethical issues related to the results from analysis and modeling with that data, often done using machine learning. And the third are ethical issues within the data science workforce. So to expand on that just a bit, the 5 weeks of this course cover 5 topics. The first week is on ethical foundations, some of the key philosophical theories that are useful tools in analyzing ethical issues. The second week is on internet privacy and security. This includes issues such as how does one keep data secure and what privacy people are entitled to regarding their data. The third week is on professional ethics. This will include some interesting case studies from the data science and computing workforce, and also the consideration of codes of professional ethics. The fourth week is on the topic that one may hear about the most when one talks about ethics in data science, which is the topic of algorithmic bias. We're going to examine the use of data science algorithms, often based upon machine learning, in a variety of areas such as hiring, police work, and facial recognition, and the issues of algorithmic bias that could arise in those areas. In the final week, we've selected just one of the many application areas of data science, medical applications, and we'll look at issues ranging from contemporary issues such as the use of AI in healthcare to more futuristic issues such as genetic editing. That week also concludes with a brief consideration of what is potentially one of the biggest ethical issues of our time period, which is what the progress in data science and computing technologies in general is doing to the future of employment and the future of wealth in our global society. So I hope that sounds interesting and fun, and I look forward to your participation in the course.